The Vatican concerning extraterrestrials, space aliens. They're saying the existence of these beings is real. We cannot have doubts. Shocking testimony. It's not so shocking to some these days, especially when you have statements from hundreds of credible, high ranking people within the military, academia, and political realms, alluding to the fact that, as Dr. Edgar Mitchell says, he was the sixth man to walk on the moon, by the way. He says, we are not alone. They've been coming here for a long time. And if you want to view some more statements and have a look at some documents, there's a link here. Heavily sourced article to further your research. One common misconception about extraterrestrial life is the idea that it goes against religion. This could not be further from the truth, as in most cases, religion actually confirms the existence of life beyond our own world. For example, in Sikhism, God did not limit life to our planet, but created it throughout the cosmos. And in Islam, God created other planets similar to Earth, full of other life forms. Islam also speaks of the jinn, who are, of course, demonic entities, multidimensional creatures who can be good or evil. In Christianity, there are various interpretations of life beyond our own world. In many ancient Vedic scriptures, we see the same. And the list goes on, and the examples don't stop. And this is why, when it comes to Catholicism, the statements come from the Vatican about extraterrestrials, and it's not really a surprise. For the past few years, the world's largest church, the Catholic Church, seems to have been positioning itself to be a major player in the alien debate. It's no secret that the Vatican has been active in the sciences, particularly in astronomy. They've maintained several major astronomical observatories and a large collection of radio telescopes. And they say the existence of these beings is real. We cannot have doubts. The statement above comes from Monsignor Corrado Balducci, a longtime friend of Pope John II and the Vatican's leading exorcist. He's been quite outspoken about extraterrestrials, stating more than once that contact between humans and extraterrestrials has already happened, and the above quote is one statement out of many that he has made. In 2005, Vatican astronomer Guy Consolmagno stated, he's an astronomer for the Vatican, he stated that humankind is facing a future discovery of extraterrestrial intelligence, and in 2008, the Vatican chief astronomer, Father Jose Gabriel Funes, stated that the discovery of intelligent extraterrestrial life and its existence on a planet other than Earth does not contradict our faith, he says. The list of comments goes on, and as UFO researcher Richard Dolan argues, it is doubtful that all of these Vatican authorities would speak so openly if they felt they were in conflict with official doctrine. Quietly, a policy appears to have been decided upon, AD after disclosure. As for Pope Francis, this is what he has to say about this. Quote, he created beings and allowed them to develop according to the eternal laws that he gave to each one, so that they were able to develop and to arrive in their fullness of being. He gave autonomy to the beings of the universe at the same time at which he assured them of his continuous presence, giving being to every reality. And so creation continued for centuries and centuries, millennia and millennia, until it became which we know today, precisely because God is not a demiurge or a magician, but a creator who gives being to all things, end quote. Let's remember that we only humans are made in the image of God. Now, he has also said that, Pope Francis said that extraterrestrial beings would be welcomed and that he would try to have them baptized. Guy Consolmagno, mentioned earlier, has expressed the same sentiment. Now, we have the Vatican religious controversy. There's been many massive Vatican scandals. All of the ancient texts that have maintained locked through history, not for public viewing, and or routine silence. They've been silenced. There have been the silencing of scientists. The Vatican is no stranger to controversy. Whether they've used religion as a form of control and plan on doing the same thing when it comes to Extraterrestrial life, who knows? Pope Francis has been making a lot of positive headlines lately, which seems to have many people confused, given the fact that a massive amount of people perceive an organization like the Vatican to be a dark one, just as many people perceive it to be a good one. It's a completely different subject, but the author says here, I just wanted to keep this article on the fact that the Vatican endorses and possibly knows about the reality of extraterrestrial life, as do many within the military, political, and academic realms, as shown in the article linked, and whether religions or parts of religion are used as a form of control is a completely different topic for another article. This is by Arjun Walia, Collective Evolution, here on Humans Be Free. Please leave your comments, and thank you for your support. Kindly support my Patreon account. The daily posts are 5 videos daily, and they are totally different from what I have on my YouTube channel. Thank you so much for your support and that you find all my content so interesting. You'll find the Patreon account details in the description box below.